If you're an enterprise customer within Qwilr, you'll have access to a custom domain, but DNS can be a little bit tricky. In this video, we're going to be going over an example of how you configure your DNS to create that custom domain. Before we get started, let's highlight a few things that you'll need. You're going to need to be an admin within Qwilr, and you'll need to have access to your DNS host. This is generally your web host, but it could be a separate service. You'll want to be sure that you know which it is. You'll also want to have decided what your custom domain will be. Once that's set up, you can change it, but any pages that you've shared under that previous URL will be broken. The domain needs to be formatted as a subdomain, but otherwise it's up to you. We suggest something like proposals.yourdomain.com or team.yourdomain.com. Now that we're ready to get started, we're going to open up the web hosting panel. In this example, I'll be setting up a domain on DreamHost, but most hosts have a similar setup. I'll head to my DNS page and then I'll add a new record. I'm going to choose the record type of CNAME. The name is what you want your domain to be. In this case, I'm going to create the custom domain proposals.myexample.com, so in the name field, I'll add proposals. The value is where the domain should point to. You'll want to set this up as custom-domains.qwilr.com. Once everything looks good, add your record. Now that you've set up the DNS, I recommend giving it a bit of time to propagate. DNS can take 24 to 72 hours to essentially travel to all of the different servers around the internet. CNAME records are generally a bit quicker, but they do still need a little bit of time. Let's pretend that it's been 24 hours since I set up my CNAME record. I'm now going to log into Qwilr and then head to Settings and then Brand Setup. Then I'll go to the Custom Domain section. I'll add in that new domain that I've set up here. Lastly, I'm going to go to Account Settings and make sure that I have a company URL in place. This way, if someone views just my custom domain, they're going to get redirected to my website. Without that URL in place, your customers would see a not found page. And now that's it. Now, whenever I share a page, I'll be able to share it underneath my own custom domain. And if you ever have any questions about domains or anything else, go ahead and get in touch at help@qwilr.com or by using the help button in your account.